Hi everyone. In this multimedia presentation, I will be discussing one of our readings from Digital Habitats for week 8. Before I start, I wanted to begin by explaining the tools that I used to create this multimedia presentation. The slides in this presentation were created using Google Slides. Google Slides is becoming my preferred presentation creator. I've used PowerPoint for years, but Google is definitely trying to compete with Microsoft in its functionality and appearance. It's definitely not as sophisticated as Microsoft, but it's still quite versatile, especially for those of us in the classroom. The actual video was recorded using Playback Screencast Creator for iPad. I really love Playback because you can import full presentations into the application either from your email or from your cloud drive, and then record voiceover for each slide and export it as a movie. It also allows you to upload videos directly to YouTube from the iPad, which is cool. So this week's reading from Digital Habitats talks about community orientations and based on the activities and tools that one is trying to use. The reading sought to explain the dynamic between the tools we use and the function of our communities. Chapter 6 specifically seeks to explain how orientations aid in determining your community's technology needs. Now, orientations are the pattern of activities and connections that members experience by being a part of that community. So I'll be referring to these orientations throughout this presentation. This is a quote from page 70. Orientations reflect what the community finds most important. So in order to determine that, the authors gave us a look at the different orientations that one might select from. So before groups begin to consider technology, they first have to consider their orientations in order to ensure that the tools that they select are going to enhance the group and its members' experiences. Each orientation is given a lot of attention in the chapter. This is one of the reasons the chapter is so long. The authors offer information pertaining to success factors. They also offer questions that the group should consider and the technology implications, in addition to an overview and other useful tips and information. I feel the most useful aspect of this chapter are these charts that pair activities with the tools that could be most effectively integrated into a group or organization. There is a different chart for each orientation, and notes are offered to help groups decide why those particular tools are best paired for the activities the group participates in. The most refreshing thing about this chapter is that it never mentions any brand names. The tool suggestions are generic, allowing the group to choose which specific tool or application they should use. This may lead groups to look at the functionality of tools that they might already be using to determine if they meet other needs that the group is seeking to fulfill. So why should you read this chapter? This chapter will be really useful to groups who are looking to incorporate technology into their existing practices. This is especially useful for educators because many of us were teaching before any of these tools even existed and could benefit from understanding how to take what we do in our traditional classroom setting and translate it to online learning. Thanks for watching.